Like most people, I was attracted to the natural beauty of Belize. But since I met my friend Cadet Henderson, I'm beginning to wonder what technology it takes to run a country. Hello?
Yeah, another day in paradise. What's up, Cadet?
Hey Steve, you ready for some more Belize technology? Let's do it.
Okay, sounds good. I'm on my way.
Welcome to this special episode of Greatest Places on Earth entitled Belize Technology Report. My name is Steve ODell and I'll be your host. Its purpose is to document the technological advancements to date of the young country of Belize. And special thanks goes out to the Belize Film Commission for their assistance in this project. Today you will see video of Belize technology never before seen. Now let's get started. Mariposa Beach Suites in Placencia, Belize has been delivering the memorable beach vacation experience for years and getting rave reviews. But they have decided to sell that same experience to 48 lucky buyers. These lucky buyers would receive 70 days of vacation per year, every year, for the rest of their lives, to be passed down to their children and their children's children, with no capital gains or inheritance tax. This unique real estate tourism offering is called Becoming a Fractional Owner. You would own 1% of Mariposa Beach Suites, a functioning, profiting beach resort, which you would be entitled to utilize 70 days per year. This all waits for you when you become a fractional owner. 70 days, and people are getting creative with their time. Now families and extended families are vacationing together. They're having their weddings at Mariposa, they're planning to have their family reunions at Mariposa, and they're entertaining business clients. The cost is $119,000, but only 48 of these are being offered to an elite group that want to share in the ownership of Mariposa Beach Suites in sunny Belize, a resort famous for people pleasing. And if you mention this show, you will receive even more special consideration. When you come to see Mariposa and you have a great vacation and you decide you want to buy, your entire trip is on us, free. Want to hear more? I knew you would.
Hi, I'm Bruce.
And I'm Sharon Madison. We're the owners of the Mariposa Beach Suites in Placencia, Belize. And we just opened a new restaurant and a new pool bar. So we'd like you all to come down and visit us.
At a glance, it's easy to tell what makes this beach resort new, different, and better. The first thing is all this lovely shade, a secluded area for you to get away and just rest. The tree houses are a great choice for 2 to 4 persons who want privacy and all the little extras in a great little holiday house. All of this with the quality that you would expect in a premium beach resort. But if it's more luxury that you want, look no further than our suites or the penthouse. The Mariposa Beach Getaway experience puts you in the mood to have an unforgettable vacation with the ones that you love. Every amenity that you deserve is here in these exquisite suites. This will be your home away from home, and you're going to love it. Just drink in the comfort and let the relaxation begin. Outside your door is a tranquil blue Caribbean Sea. Have your delicious breakfast by the pool.
Mariposa is a really beautiful place. A lot of customers from other hotels come to try our food and to enjoy the view.
The food is a major attraction at Mariposa. Prepare to eat, drink, and be merry. You're having stuffed jacks at breakfast time and a breakfast burrito with appetizers like jalapeno poppers and firecracker shrimp, gazpacho soup, and at lunch taco salad bowl. For dinner, try apple stuffed pork loin, or maybe sea salt crusted fish, some pasta, rainforest pasta, mango daiquiri chicken, pepper jack stuffed chicken, chicken roulade, yes.
Our chicken pinot mole is one of the most requested dishes here in Mariposa, and it's one of my signature dishes that I have brought here.
You're going to find super service in a friendly atmosphere. Prepare to be impressed. Find out what we did. Your Mariposa Beach Suites experience is just one phone call, WhatsApp, email, or website visit away. You know, we've heard it said so many times that it's all about location, location, location. And it's so true. At Mariposa Beach Suites, everyone either wants to be by the pool or on the beach. And you'll see why for yourself.
There are many reasons why the pool area is always hopping. It's a beautiful day. Let's enjoy the sun by the pool. We'll have lunch and drinks and we'll cool off later with a dip in the pool. Listen to some music, have some lively conversation, or any other reason that you can think of to enjoy Mariposa and sunny Belize. Family time, couples time, any time is a good time to be by the Caribbean Sea. There's so much to do, or as little as possible. The sun is shining, the breeze is blowing, the children laughing, and you're on vacation. It's nice to just relax and spend time with each other. We all deserve some downtime. Hey, let's take the kayaks out and go snorkel on the reef. Let's go scuba diving. Skinny dip under the moonlight. Just kidding. Or am I? This place makes me feel alive. What day is it? What time is it? I really don't care. Hey, let's order another drink and some of those little shrimp things. Want to?
You're going to be hearing a lot about the restaurant at Mariposa. It's very popular. Every day at about 11 o'clock, you'll see people come strolling down the beach. They'll hang out by the pool and have drinks for about an hour, then they'll order lunch. Others come in taxis, on golf carts, or driving their own cars. Some will eat in beach chairs looking out at the sea. Some will dine in the shade in the dining room. But no matter what, they came to eat because the food is delicious. Now I want you to watch this. Just an ordinary day at the restaurant at Mariposa? Or is it? You're going to love this.
In the evening, it's dinner at Mariposa, and your glass is filled with sweet wine. Everyone is happy, they're talking and smiling, and why not? It's your holiday beach vacation in sunny Belize, and you're with the ones that you love. These are the moments that we live for, the times we will remember always. At Mariposa, we realize this and know that if we set the mood, good things are bound to happen. Now, what's this guy up to? Oh no. Oh yes, he is. He's down on one knee asking her to marry him. A hush falls over the restaurant. Every eye is fixed on this couple and their once-in-a-lifetime moment. A sparkling diamond for the girl who is the center of this guy's universe. She said yes, and our hearts skip a beat. Looks like love conquers all for this hopeless romantic and the girl of his dreams. Now it's champagne all around. At Mariposa, we feel that it's a privilege to share these moments with you. Now let's raise our glasses and celebrate the happy couple. Cheers!
Didn't see that one coming now, did you? Mariposa is a very special place, built by the owners Sharon and Bruce Madison, a nice couple from Calgary, Canada. Each one have unique skills perfect for building and running a successful resort. You'll be impressed. Now let's learn more about the owners, Sharon and Bruce Madison. Bruce Madison began his working career as a mere boy, only 13 years old, at this restaurant. He began as a lowly dishwasher. Bruce Madison worked his way up, all the way up the ladder to become the manager of that same restaurant. Bruce Madison is one determined man. Here are more of his accomplishments leading up to the creation of Mariposa Beach Suites.
Bruce was the area manager for Pizza Hut in Calgary, Canada for 15 years, supervising 6 restaurants. Pizza Hut is known all over the world as the best pizza under one roof. They are a restaurant with a great product made right every time.
That same reach for excellence is exhibited in everything that Bruce brings to Mariposa. Every detail is attended to with a level of professionalism like you would expect from a seasoned manager of a Fortune 500 company like Pizza Hut. He is definitely an asset for running the restaurants of a successful resort. Webster's Dictionary defines logistics as the detailed coordination of a complex operation involving many people, facilities, or supplies. This is another one of the major qualifications of Bruce Madison.
Bruce was a carrier for DHL for 7 years, known for the timely delivery of goods to faraway places.
It seems only fitting that their longtime employee, Bruce Madison, would find himself moving things from point A to point B in the building of a resort on the Caribbean coast of a Central American country like Belize. Coincidence? I think not.
To take a structure that is beginning to show its age and then physically reface it, totally transforming that structure inside and out into something very different, is an art form. I'm talking about renovation. Building renovation has been a subject of interest for people for generations, and now it's just as important because the skill set needed for a complete structural renovation combines the ability of architectural design work with specialized hands-on construction techniques, an application of this knowledge, and also the drive to bring a project to completion. This is only a part of the skill set that Bruce has exhibited over the years, because during the time that Bruce was holding positions with DHL and Pizza Hut, he was at the same time renovating homes with valuable input from his father-in-law, David Marsh. Bruce renovated 4 homes, not small projects, but big projects. This was his crowning achievement of the 4 houses that he renovated in Calgary, Canada.
Here we see an 1,100 square feet, 3-bedroom, 1950s bungalow-style home that he paid $300,000 for. Not much to look at, huh?
He transformed this lackluster ordinary home into this award-winning 2-story, 2,500 square feet classic Georgian-style home, like something off the cover of Better Homes and Gardens.
Incidentally, this beauty sold for $1,250,000, a profit of just shy of $1 million. Kids, don't try this at home. This is for the real renovation experts, like Bruce Madison. And now you see that Bruce Madison is a man's man, the kind of guy that you would want around if you were going to build a resort and turn it into a smashing success. Now you know, and now that we've thoroughly honked Bruce's horn, without any further ado, let's take a look at the qualifications of his wife, Sharon Madison. Beside every great man is a great woman. Not just a woman who's great because of her ability to be successful in business, but a great woman, a caring and compassionate soul that brings light into a man's world. Sharon Madison is that kind of woman. Now, it would be easy to wow you with her glowing accomplishments as the corporate director of sales for TELUS, the biggest telecommunications company in Canada, or how for her contributions in exemplifying the values of TELUS, she was given the Legend Award for her 20 years of service, or how her retirement was so significant to TELUS that the CEO posted a memo to all 47,000 employees celebrating her accomplishments, or even how her brilliant work career made her a multimillionaire. But that would be way too easy. Now, I want to tell you about the Sharon Madison that I know. A woman with a natural ability to make you feel at ease. She has a way of making you feel good about yourself, and instantly you'll feel as if you've made a new friend. You'll see the game nights that she's created at Mariposa, and how the winnings are donated to deserving individuals in the community. And you'll see her compassion for rescued animals. You'll see for yourself what a wonderful woman Sharon is when you come to Mariposa. You'll meet Sharon and Bruce and see how they work together so well to make Mariposa what it is, an experience to remember. Now let's pick your accommodations. That's always fun.
When Bruce and Sharon Madison designed the treehouse community, they wanted to make a secret place in a wooded glen, a shady nook where families and couples could be comfortable in a natural setting and have their privacy. Their plan was a success, and now most of Mariposa's guests ask especially to stay in the treehouse community. These are premium standalone accommodations, 500 square feet, new and nice, with air conditioning, Wi-Fi, ceiling fans, unlimited hot water. They sleep 4 with different bed configurations. And did I mention being in nature? With privacy, your little house to enjoy.
You know, it may be obvious to some and not so obvious to others, but the treehouse area of Mariposa is very special for these reasons. Listen. Can you hear that? Peace and quiet. The song of the birds, the chattering of the squirrels in the trees, and all this cool shade. This is an option that you can choose when you're at Mariposa. Now let's take a look at the next level of luxury, the suites.
The suites at Mariposa are an excellent choice for those who want luxury, beachfront, and poolside. A spacious 500 square feet layout appointed with furnishings fit for a king or queen. You'll love sleeping to the sound of the waves. You've got lots of room and your own bar area too, with refrigerator, coffee maker, quality hardwoods, granite countertops. Later on tonight, we'll watch a good movie together on an unlimited satellite cable package and sleep in late tomorrow. It feels like a spa. Languish in lavish luxury in your Mariposa suite. And that knock on the door means your breakfast is ready. Good morning, sunshine.
The suites are nice, aren't they? But sometimes you want it all. That's when you want to stay in the luxurious penthouse at Mariposa. Take a look.
Congratulations, welcome to the big time. You're staying in the penthouse and you're going to love it. This is Mariposa's best of the best. A 3,000 square feet, 3-bedroom luxury apartment with all the bells and whistles. Super spacious, yes, with room to spare high above it all. You couldn't ask for more in this gigantic bedroom. And a bathroom to die for, with a jacuzzi laid out nice with all the little touches that spell class. Each bedroom is themed differently with local art and exposed ceiling beams. You'll look out over the pool with a huge veranda, hammocks, cozy nooks to read and relax with a primo view of the blue Caribbean Sea.
I could get used to this. Placencia, Belize is an interesting beach community, and you'll want to take some time to just go to town and look around. I did just that, and this is what I found.
Here in Placencia, Belize, a lot of people get around town on golf carts. It's a hoot, you gotta try it. There's lots to see and it's kind of adventurous. Sharon said she was going to show me around town. Out there on your golf cart with the wind in your face, you get time to look around. Placencia is a kickin' little beach town, and Sharon knows everybody down here. The climate is just perfect in Belize, sunny and hot every day, so naturally ice cream goes good. Try some authentic Creole Belize food, or have some local lobster grilled in butter and spices. Have a fresh fruit smoothie. Looking for a tour guide? Sharon will set you up with this guy. But down here on the municipal pier, there's a lot of activity with boats of all kinds. We were just wandering around by the beach on this colorful sidewalk where everybody seems to be having fun. Hold on, Sharon wants to introduce me to some of her friends. And we'll have a cold beer on the beach. Sounds good, huh?
When you come to Belize and land at our international airport, there'll be 3 options for you to get to Mariposa Beach Suites. One is to fly with our local airlines, which will take you practically to Mariposa Beach Suites. It's the easiest way. The second way is to hire a shuttle to take you down. There'll be many of them waiting for you at the airport when your plane lands. But the last and final one is one I think you should try, or to at least look into. Rent a car right there at the airport and take a very magical trip down the Hummingbird Highway all the way to Mariposa Beach Suites. You're gonna love this. Just watch.
When I drove down the Hummingbird Highway, I had no idea what I would find. I had rented a car and I was cruising through Belize. I stopped once and learned how the Mayans had been making chocolate for literally thousands of years. I watched them take the beans of the cacao and transform them into granules that were ground and then heated, becoming a natural chocolate. It was the food of the gods, they told me. As I drove on through the jungle-covered mountains, in the mountains I started to see familiar shapes. A giant man lying down, sleeping away the centuries, as clear as day. You see him now. You see his feet, his legs, his stomach, his chin, nose, and head. A sleeping giant for everyone to see. How cool is that? You don't see stuff like that every day. This area is crisscrossed with sparkling clean creeks and rivers. Belize is hot, and these cool rivers are a welcome sight. And I saw groves of orange trees, ripe and ready to be picked. We ate a few, and they were exactly as you remembered them, with that fresh orange taste. Big semi-trucks were collecting the oranges, thousands of them, going somewhere. I followed the truck to the plant where a large-scale operation was in full swing. I stopped at their store and bought some juice, put it in the cooler for later. At the top of the hill was a farm that made ice cream and sold it. Like I said, it's hot in Belize, so the ice cream was a nice treat. If crossing a 100-year-old bridge is something to you, then the even older bridge, half covered in vines and jungle, is worth a mention too. This country is something to see. At the bottom of the mountains was our next stop, food. Tamales filled with white meat chicken, made by a woman famous for the best tamales in Belize. They were delicious. In the end, the Hummingbird Highway gave us a pristine waterfall, a 20-minute walk up the hill, $4 Belize dollars to swim. We hooped and hollered and acted a fool, jumping and splashing in the cool water, changed our clothes, and drove on to Mariposa.
Belize is a much sought-after destination for adventurous tours. Not just the paradise beach setting, but also lush jungle and everything that it has to offer. You'll definitely want to explore. Here is a glimpse of some of the more popular inland tours of Belize.
Adventure and mystery in the wilds of Belize. Your heart will race in anticipation of each exciting moment. This country is alive with sights, sounds, and history beneath your feet.
Have unforgettable wildlife encounters in this country virtually untouched by man. Each year, thousands of visitors come to Belize, hearing the call of the wild.
Satisfy your need to be. Live your life to the fullest. Belize is the ancient, still here for you to discover.
Reach out and touch 1,000 years. Walk where ancient Mayans walked, in cities made of stone still standing.
You will see, hear, and learn the secrets still whispered by those who have long since left this place. But this is just a taste of what you will experience when you come to visit the Cayo district of Belize.
As we conclude this section of the show, which is all about the tours and attractions of Belize, I want to make it clear to you that there are so many other types of tours and attractions that weren't included on this show. There's just too many. Activities like bird watching, flats fishing, scuba diving the Great Blue Hole, or just renting a car and driving around the country. In Belize, you'll find many friendly and helpful people who speak English. Belize is a very exciting and wonderful place. Why do you suppose I've been down here so many years? But now I'm getting hungry. Let's take a peek into the kitchen, meet the chef, and take a long, lingering look at the foods that are being offered on the lunch and dinner menu at Mariposa Beach Suites.
Or mango dakar chicken, it's pancier chicken and or mango reduction sauce with white wine, herbs. And then a lot of people love it.
But when you come to the beach, you'll definitely want some fresh fish and seafood. On the night that I was there, they had wahoo steaks, caught that day, poached in coconut cream, lime juice, garlic, and basil, served with white rice and black bean succotash. It was delicious. Breakfast burrito, stuffed jacks, firecracker shrimp, gazpacho shrimp soup, roasted garlic bulb, beets carpaccio with Cajun shrimp, jalapeno shrimp poppers, chicken quesadilla, French dip, chicken burger, Caesar salad with chicken, watermelon salad, crispy mushroom salad, beetroot apple salad, taco salad bowl, buffalo chicken wrap, rainforest pasta, apple stuffed pork loin, chicken peanut mole, sea salt crusted fish, chicken roulade, pepper jack stuffed chicken, mango daiquiri chicken. Enjoy.
And all that serves with a smile that makes you fall in love with Mariposa is due to the employees. Bruce and Sharon respect and love their employees, and they want you to know that.
Your beach vacation was incredible, thanks to the hard work and dedication of the Mariposa employees. Our employees take pride in their jobs and keep on giving. That's why they're paid more, given solid direction, but encouraged to express themselves. And with that, bring an honesty to the Mariposa experience. You'll find them always sunny and smiling, eager to please, and with that find reward in their jobs and in their lives. You'll be touched by the kindness that our employees bring to Mariposa, all of us together through the Mariposa summer.
There are so many benefits to being a fractional owner at Mariposa Beach Suites. Let's learn more about this exciting opportunity from Sharon and Bruce Madison.
As an investor, you will own 1% of the resort. You are entitled to 10 weeks vacation for you, your loved ones, your family and friends, and even your business associates. You will enjoy the Mariposa experience that's kept people coming back year over year. The cost is $119,000 US. You would own in an offshore company, no capital gains, no inheritance tax, and you would have the opportunity to sell at any time. And with this resort already showing a profit, your investment stands to increase in time.
Now that you've heard all about Mariposa, the best thing you can do is get on a plane and come down here and check it out for yourself and see what Mariposa has to offer.
We've designed a special package for you, so when you buy, your trip is on us.
Well, that's all that we have for this episode of Greatest Places on Earth, Belize Technology Report. If you would like to appear on a future episode, feel free to contact us at BelizeTechReport@outlook.com. Until then, thank you and enjoy this beautiful Belize.
Hello?
Hey, Steve.
Hey, you there?
How did the show go?
Yeah, it was great. We're rolling credits right now.
It was a lot of fun, huh?
It was amazing.
You ready for some more Belize technology? Let's do it.
Sounds good. I'm on my way.